Turn it up, it's the Bleach Boy Nation here.
This the only way we know to go. Squad up, never roll alone.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first episode of the Bleach Noiz Podcast. I'm your host, Parker, and today we're joined by...
I'm David, hello.
Bailey.
My name's Noah. Most people call me Farber.
My name is Noah.
We are honored to have these three for the first episode of our podcast. All right,
start this
Bailey's
off?
spilling stuff already.
Can I start off by saying
It's a
something?
staple.
Can I start off by saying something? We are mask friendly, that's why I'm wearing a mask. And it is for show, so I'll take it off now.
It is for sure.
Yeah,
All right.
they don't do anything.
Well, we have a very exciting
That's
lineup
controversial. We're
for
fine
our
with
first podcast. We'll be doing multiple of these with a rotating cast of crew. But for this first one, we're going to start out with what we like to call Master Debaters. Okay, so for this first one, Dave and I are going to be the judges. Farber and Bailey, you guys are going to be debating against each other with a topic that I give you. Okay?
All right.
You have 1 minute each to state your cases.
Who's timing this?
we can hand it off to our producer.
Or producer? You want a time? Okay, get a minute. Set on the timer. So your topic
Is Rowan
is
like the co-producer then?
sure. Why not? What is the best topping on pizza? Farber, you are going to be debating for pepperoni, and Bailey, you are going to be debating for sausage. Okay. Steph, do you have a minute ready on the clock?
Who starts? Who goes first?
Farber, you're going to be starting with pepperoni, and go.
Okay, ever since I was a kid, you watch movies and the pizza is all pepperoni. Pepperoni's just, it's more tasty, and like sometimes sausage isn't as constantly good. Sometimes you get good sausage on your pizza, sometimes it's trash. Pepperoni, it's usually just pepperoni. You get it, you're like, oh, pepperoni pizza is amazing, and it's so yummy and good.
Yeah.
Man, I have only 25 seconds in. So, here is where pepperoni came from. Italy. David is an Italian. So, David, you should vote for me. Yes. Adios. Anyways, so pepperoni is so much better than sausage. And sausage, I mean, it's just gay, too. I mean,
Whoa, okay. It's 2020.
Yeah, well,
All right.
you know,
His socks were on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the socks.
Alright, is that it?
No, well, okay, I'm going to chew this last 7 seconds up with saying that I love viewers like you, and I hope you like pepperoni better than sausage. Thank you.
All right, thank you,
The
Farber.
Bleach Noiz
Okay.
podcast is made possible by viewers like you.
All right, Steph, please reset the timer, and Bailey, you have 1 minute starting now.
Alright, well, I'll take Farber's point and say, pepperoni is on a lot of pizzas and movies, but when you see it, it's usually on a meat lover's pizza. And what does a meat lover's pizza have? It's got pepperoni, yeah, which is good, but it's also got that sausage, man. And, everyone loves a good sausage. So, pepperoni comes, where does sausage even come from, man? Shoot. It comes from a cow. And you know what makes cows great? They give us milk too.
Whoa.
But that's, what goes good with a good sausage pizza? A glass of milk. Good versatile uses from the animal.
Not following.
No, we're kind of rambling here. You're right. Back on topic. Sausage. It's a great topping. It's like an addition to the pepperoni. It's like the pepperoni's like a fine wine. I feel like I'm helping your point now.
Yes.
But that's fine. We'll eat up the last 5 seconds here by saying I appreciate viewers like you.
Good job, both of you. Very nice job. All right, Dave, you're going to whisper in my ear who you think.
Well, can I say how?
Oh, yeah, no.
So,
Please.
both displayed a great case for their subject, or their topping. Farber took the sports car approach, I would say. Bailey took the tough American approach. So that's what I would say, if you get that.
That's a very good point, Dave.
We'll explain that later.
We'll cut.
Well, you both made some good points. Bailey, you lost me a little bit. I don't know if a glass of milk really goes well with sausage pizza, but to each their own.
Well, he was saying that cows make them both, right?
But Farber
versatile
did call
uses.
sausage gay, and this is 2020, so he lost my vote. I'm gonna have to vote for Bailey. Dave, what do
I'll
you
vote
think?
for Farber so the comments can.
All right.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
We'll
what?
leave it
The
up to you
comments,
guys to
you
decide
can
in the
decide
comments
who do
below.
you think won this debate. Okay, we're gonna do one more
I'm not a
round.
homophobe.
We're doing one more round. You guys have a chance to redeem yourselves. And this last topic is, what is the best Star Wars episode? Farber,
Yeah.
you obviously want episode 3.
But you're gonna give me 8.
Yeah, give him 8.
No.
Give you 8.
Don't give
no.
me
Give him
No.
4. Give him 4.
You can have episode 5.
Okay.
And
Alright.
Bailey, you're gonna have episode 3.
But he gets to start because I was
Yeah,
the
no,
first
but
one.
Bailey
last time.
will
Yeah.
start this one.
Alright,
Okay, so
yeah.
episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
This is an easy
And
win.
you have
for
episode 5,
Bailey.
okay. Bailey, you have a minute to debate your case.
3, Revenge of the Sith. Alright.
Okay, the most iconic, quotable one.
It really is, though. But that was one of my
Bailey?
plans now, and I feel
Go
like
ahead.
kind of stole
No, go
that
ahead.
from me. No, I gotta say, episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, it is indeed the most quotable Star Wars movie, and I gotta say, it's the most iconic Star Wars movie as well. We really...
So we had some technical difficulties, but we're back at it. We're back with Master Debaters. We're still debating the best Star Wars episode between episode 3 and episode 5. Bailey, you have 1 minute, starting now.
Alright, episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. It's gotta be one of the most iconic Star Wars movies, yes. One of the most quotable, indeed. And I gotta say, all around, my personal favorite. You know, you're introduced, not introduced, but you see the satisfying ends of so many arcs. Mace Windu fighting for what he believes is right. You know, the injustice of Palpatine taking over the Senate.
It's treason.
It is indeed treason, but it's okay. He is the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
You see the end of this great friendship between two Jedi. Well, Master and I'm not quite sure. He sits on the council, but he's not granted the rank of Master. But you see the epic conclusion of their story, and it's so heart-wrenching. It's so sad. It gets you every time, man. Like, I mean, I cry when I watch it. But I think, in my opinion, that is why Episode 3 is indeed the best Star Wars movie, the most quotable, and the most iconic.
Very well done. Very well done, Bailey. All right, Farber, you are going to be debating why episode 5
Can
is
you
the
like
best.
flash the time on this too?
Why do I have a 9 p.m. alarm?
Just a silly goose. All right, Farber, you
Should we
have
start
1
first?
minute to debate why episode 5 is the best, starting now.
All right. So first of all, yes, episode 3. It's a great film, and I love it too. Episode 5 holds one of the greatest shocks in cinema history when Darth Vader is with Luke Skywalker in that, tunnel tube thing, whatever it is, exhaust fan, whatever, and he says, "No, I am your father." Across the nation, across the world, everybody was mind blown. That is one of the greatest moments in cinematic history. Along with, you see a lot of character development between Han Solo and Princess Leia. Okay, Chewbacca is always fun to see on screen. And this is the first movie that you see Luke Skywalker. First of all, he realizes that Darth Vader is his father, and they fight. This is the first movie where they fight, and you get to see Luke Skywalker train. Lots of character development leading up to a great episode 6, but very entertaining as well.
Very well done. Very well done.
Well, both were great all the time.
Perfectly
Yeah.
for that
Perfectly
minute.
ended
That was
time.
good,
The,
yeah.
the
It was
first
the
round, you guys
first
were kind of
one rough,
rambling,
you know,
but
because
this one, you got right on
You
it.
got a
All right.
sense for what a minute really is.
Exactly,
Dave, what did you think about both their arguments?
Well, my personal favorite Star Wars movie is 3's, so that's my bias.
I agree with that.
Do I have to go there? Wait!
Well, we're grading the debates,
Oh, okay,
not
we're-
necessarily which one's your
Well,
favorite.
they both had great talking points, so I'll say tie.
You're saying a tie?
That's a tie.
Ooh, okay, so I could be the tiebreaker. All right, you both had good talking points, Farber, you talked about how iconic it is and how much of a cultural shift it made when it was first released. Bailey, you talked about, the quotes and, the emotions you go through, how you cry. I'm gonna have to say that I think that Farber won this debate. Very well done, Farber. Very nice. Very nice. Although 3 is very iconic, I love it. I think 5.
I gotta
had
say
the
though, I'm
better
gonna give
case.
this one to myself. I'm gonna override you.
Yeah, that's completely fair. Teach their own.
the Senate.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next topic now. So this one is an exciting one, pitched by our good friend Judah Wall. We all love Tinder. None of us are very successful at it, but what's the most important thing in your Tinder profile? Dave, what do you think it is?
So I will say I've gotten 1 like in the past year. So I am kind of good at Tinder. That's why I disagree with you.
Alright.
But what was your question?
Arguably that's so sad. The most important part of your Tinder profile is the bio. So what we're going to be doing is the Tinder bio battle. We're each going to have a little bit to come up with a bio, and we're going to pitch it, and we're going to critique each other's and see what we think. Okay?
Alright,
So,
you want me to start?
Yeah, if you have one ready,
Are we
you
gonna
can
go those
start.
two? And then I'll judge this one?
Oh, you want to judge? Sure, you can.
You judge us.
No, I'll do one too. I'll do one too.
Oh, okay, we'll go you. Okay.
Okay, Dave, do you have one?
Okay, my name is David Harding. Oh. I'm so sad.
That's gonna be in your bio.
My name is Billy Joe.
Armstrong?
And my bio would say, I love Earth, I love Mars, let's go to the universe and escape this dimension because we are the people that decide our fates, and let's love life.
I'm not the
Doesn't get much
judge,
better than that.
but that was awful.
No, it's what they're looking at.
And-
It's inspiring.
It's very
No,
unique.
it shows that he's got a big
wait.
imagination.
And isn't it like top 5 things that you like now?
Well, that's not in your bio.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, then I would have pictures of myself looking sexy.
All right. My bio is going to be very simple. It's going to be kind of a pickup line. You know, chicks are going to see it and they're going to swoon, okay?
Swoon.
It's going to start with a question. Do you know what I look good in?
What do you look at?
Your arms.
Wow.
You know, that's classic.
Drop the mic.
Drop the mic.
I can see why you have that's excessive.
They're dripping and boom, there you go.
Boom.
All right, Farber.
Okay, so I kind of take the root of this, and it's very simple. I'm here for a long time, not a good time. I go for the long relationship.
So hold
Because
on,
I'm not in
hold on.
the house, you know what?
Are you trying to justify just that now, or is this all part of your bio? We're not trying to justify the bio. We're stating the bio.
This is, yeah, that's my bio. I'm here for a long time, not a good time.
Okay,
Right,
Bailey.
but not everything after it. It's just I'm here
Just
for
right.
a long time, not a good
Yeah.
time. You know,
Because I don't get matches.
well, no, and I think
And
that
that's why
shows
I'm
that
on
you're,
there
you're
for-
not looking
You
for
should
a
just put
hookup at
6
this
foot
point.
Yeah.
Like Farber's ready or Noah.
Yeah, call me Farber.
All right.
I think this shows that Noah's looking for the next stage in his life, where he's ready to settle down. He's ready for a woman. And I think that shows a lot of maturity. Parker, you know, was the complete opposite of that. Parker's out here. He's just
booling.
booling. Dave, yours is very. It's inspirational. You know, like you get him to really think. Like,
Thank you.
and I gotta give you points for that.
Enough points to win.
I don't know if we've got enough points to win here. What? I gotta say it. My second place is Farber.
Second place. Thanks.
Oh, great. So I'm third.
Well, if you ain't
My
first,
second,
you left.
my second place is Noah. I gotta give it here. First place, number 1.
Don't. Why you? Give it to
Gotta
him.
go to Parker.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. I try my best. I try my
I'm
best.
sorry,
Okay.
Dave. It's
All right.
very.
All the women in the comments are gonna be very mad, is what
I
I'm.
gotta say it's
All
a
the
very,
women in the comments.
It's a good bio, but when
Two
you're
of
when
them.
you're
Two of
going
them, maybe.
when you're on Tinder, right? You're not looking to read like a whole book when you're going through these. Like
Yes,
half
you
the time-
are. This is I said universal.
How many of
We're
us?
not looking for hookups. We're looking for love.
All right.
Right, but, like, how many of us read the bio in the first place?
Okay, well, you know what? Maybe you were just looking at the pictures, and since I'm the ugliest, you went with me third.
All right. Okay, Dave.
Sorry.
Since you lost that, you can take control in this next segment.
Thank
We're
you.
gonna do random thoughts.
here
with
we
Dave,
go.
Okay.
All right.
What are your random
I'm
thoughts?
heated right now. All right.
It's alright. It's fine.
Okay, I've had a dream recently, and I was smoking cigars. I was smoking like a pack of cigars.
Like Joe
Do they come in a
Burrow after
pack?
the championship.
I was smoking. Well,
cigars don't come in it.
I was smoking a lot of cigars. Is the point?
Nah.
Should I be worried about that?
Should you be worried that you were smoking cigars in your dreams?
Yes. 'cause-
Are you afraid that it's going to influence your decisions in reality?
Yes, but also if the dream world is actually a real world, I'm scared of that too, of my health risks.
In your dreaming
Oh,
self.
of your dreaming
yeah.
self.
Yeah.
Well, I snorted cocaine in a dream a couple days ago. With.
So are you scared
I
for your
did.
life?
No, not in this life, but my dream guy should.
I think the dream world is a real world. Hey, did you have that dream too? Because I think you were in my dream.
That's the thing. Do you think that dream people, like if I had you in one of my dreams, do you think that you are in that dream? Like do you think that you would remember you were in my dream?
See, I'm one of those people that thinks that's
You
possible.
think it's
See, but,
possible
like,
that we
like,
can have a.
we don't remember the majority of our dreams, so it could be like very well be possible.
Yeah.
But how often does the other person forget that they were in that dream as well?
Right. Like,
Oh,
what are
that's
the
right, you only
chances that you
remember-
both remember that same dream?
100.
100.
100% chance.
Dave, I don't think it's necessarily an issue that you're smoking cigars in your dreams. I think Dream Dave is in very good health. It's just a matter of fact of why are you dreaming about cigars? Is that something you want to incorporate
Is
into
it
your
an
real life?
internal desire?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Before he
You
answers
know, our
that,
dreams oftentimes do bring out
they bring
reality.
out. Sometimes our dreams bring out something that we're either longing for, or sometimes what we're afraid of. So, are you afraid of becoming a smoking addict?
No, I have smoked cigars.
Are you afraid
But
of it?
I'm afraid that the dream world is a real world, and this is a health risk. Like if we believe in the theory of multiple universes.
So,
you know-
is,
You know, I think
is
it's very
COVID-19
understandable.
in the dream world, or is that just in this world?
That's
I mean, I did have a dream.
I don't know.
where
That's
I had
that's the
COVID.
thing. I don't know.
You had a dream that you had COVID.
Yeah.
Well, then it's
Oh, wow.
everywhere.
All right. Any final thoughts on this?
I think that's a very interesting theory.
Thank you.
Think
And
about this question.
I am very scared of my dream self.
You're
That's what I'm
scared of
saying.
your dream self.
Yes, he's a monster.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna
All
get into it.
right, all right.
I'm not gonna get. All I'm saying is I smoke cigars in my dream.
What a monster.
Okay, we're moving on to our next topic, which has been a heated debate in the squad recently, and that is which restaurant in Watertown is the best, which is the worst. Where would you rank all the ones in the middle? So let's talk about everyone's favorite restaurant in Watertown and why we think that. Bailey, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. I'll kick it off here. I gotta say my favorite. This is gonna be a controversial pick.
Oh, okay.
But I gotta say my favorite restaurant in Watertown is it's gotta be the Lodge.
Oh, the
Really?
Lodge.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
no, really.
I know a lot of squad
I-
members that would be pretty heated.
I
if,
wouldn't
if Cooper were
necessarily-
here.
I wouldn't necessarily pick the Lodge for their food, but it's a combination of several different elements. You know, they've got decent food, like it's food that you can go, oh yeah, I'll eat that. But you know, they've got a very nice atmosphere in there. It's a good place to go, like sit down
Yeah.
if you just want to have a good night out with the boys. You know.
Yeah, if you want to sit down for an hour and a half and not get your
Well,
food.
you know,
I don't
hey,
know.
everybody's had different experiences there, okay? It's been fine for me, and apparently
Yeah,
for Bailey
it's
too.
been fine for me as well. Now we got our least favorites, correct?
Or should I go to
well,
my favorite?
Yeah,
We're gonna
Let
go
Farber
for
do his
favorites
favorites.
first. All right,
Farber,
yeah,
you
Farber,
do.
take it
Well,
away.
you know, a couple years ago, I would say Da Vinci's, but that's closed now, unfortunately.
Actually, I would say that
that was probably the
Yeah,
greatest.
we liked
But,
Da Vinci's
you
because
know,
of,
Here's a sleeper that you guys might not be anticipating, but R&B's Cafe.
Oh,
Because
that's a good place.
I
I
am
agree.
not
I think a lot of people
fan,
forget
you
about
know,
R&B's.
exactly, you
it's
know.
very underrated.
Yeah, so, you know, it's a great brunch place, and, you know, all their stuff's usually pretty good. So I'm going to go with R&B's.
Mm-hmm. It's very small town cafe.
It's
It's
a
got
very-
really good
yeah.
food.
It's got
you know, a nice brunch place on the weekends with your buds, whatever.
Exactly.
All right, Dave.
Okay, I was gonna say R&B, but he took my answer, so I'll say something different. I'll go with Bees on the River.
Bees on the
Bees
river.
on the
Oh,
river,
wow.
okay.
You can golf, you can eat,
That's true.
you can drink at the bar. It's a great atmosphere, and they have chicken O's.
Yes?
Oh, nice.
What is a chicken? Oh.
It's an Ola chicken.
Good description. Good description.
Wait,
So
can I,
it's
you know
an
what?
onion on chicken?
For our
It's like
viewers,
donuts with
Are you gonna try?
This
you
is
draw
a
picture?
chicken O.
That is barely an O.
No, it's like a
oval.
donut. It's like a donut.
That's a chicken.
Perfect,
chicken.
perfect. All right, well, this is kind of crazy. We're all gonna have different answers for our favorite restaurant in Watertown.
Who would have
because
thought?
Mine has got to go to China B1.
Oh my god.
I gotta say, that's
I've had China B1 so many different times. You know, it's a weekly tradition in my family. We get it on Fridays. My sisters love it, and it just always hits the spot. The fried rice is good. You know, sweet and sour chicken, wontons, spring rolls. Oh, it's all good, and it's been great every single time.
amazing.
Never had a bad experience, and Chinese food is just great. So if
we
you're
can
looking
say that
for
China
good
B1 is
Chinese food, go there.
50% because you've always had a great experience. I've always had a bad experience. I've gotten food poisoning every time I've gone there.
Food poisoning.
Yeah, I've gotten sick and puked my guts out. Yeah. It's a great time.
So least favorite now?
Yeah,
Or
we
do you rate
could do least favorites. So yours
China
is obviously
V1.
China V1. All right, Bailey, what do you think?
I gotta say, what's the? Is it Southtown or South Fork?
South Fork.
South Fork.
Have you had it
it's- I have. I'm not impressed. It's very very mediocre barbecue. I'm not
It's a new
impressed by it.
place, by the way. I haven't been there.
You know,
Really?
they could take some tips.
And not the money kind.
No.
No,
They need
it's
tips on how they cook their
it's
food.
definitely been pretty average the times that I've gone there. I wouldn't say it's bad. It's not my least favorite, but it
I mean,
hasn't
it's not
wowed me.
I've had way better barbecue experiences, and I just for that reason, it's a no from me.
Sure. All right, Dave, what do you think?
It's a no for me though.
Okay, I'm gonna say Subway.
Ooh, Subway.
Is that a restaurant?
Subway exists.
Yeah,
it's a restaurant.
No, it's a restaurant.
Yeah, I'll say Subway, but I love it.
I didn't know that would even count in this.
I mean, it's still
it's a restaurant in Watertown.
I wouldn't say it's my
Yeah.
least favorite. though.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's hard to hate Subway just because it's so just.
I thought we were kind of going off
you know.
local restaurants, but
Okay,
it,
well,
it
if we're
doesn't
going-
matter. No,
Okay,
no,
okay,
no,
okay,
no.
okay.
All right.
Let's go for local then. I'll say China B1 too because I don't like Chinese food. Sorry, Parker.
okay.
I just don't like Chinese food.
You don't like
It could be a
Chinese?
great place. I just don't like Chinese food. I'm sorry. Like Golden Dragon, I don't like.
Oh, I'm sorry you don't like flavor.
Yeah, my least favorite's got to be the Lodge.
Bland
Just because every time I go
Italian.
there, it takes so
Yeah, like
long to get your
spaghetti.
food. It's
Like-
never like good. It's always just kind of okay. And my family's just had a lot of bad experiences there where we've been just like kicked out before we're done with our food because they need the table for someone else and they just like dump out the food that we still have there that we haven't finished and. Like it's okay. We used to go there a lot. Now it's just kind of gotten not so good. So I'd say that that's probably my least favorite. All right. And a restaurant we didn't talk about is Riverside. You know they got good.
That's a
burgers.
bar. That's more of a bar.
Well, but they got
It's a
food.
restaurant
It's a restaurant
bar.
bar.
Oh, and Geno's.
Well, Mario's.
Mario's.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about Mario's. Mario's is really good.
Sorry,
If you're
Mario.
looking for some good wood fire pizza.
Underrated.
Mario's is good stuff. It's a little bit more expensive, but if you're looking,
you get a good pie with it. It's a
So
good
Mario, if you're out there, we apologize. But
yeah,
we love
and
you.
they do cool music
What's
nights
Mario
every so
Office?
often.
There goes our
So that's-
Mario
That's always
sponsorship.
Rip the Mario
my
sponsorship.
my Italian brother.
Well, now that we have the dog in here, we're gonna move in to what we like to call feelings time. And this is the time where instead of discussing topics or things, ideas, we talk about our feelings. And this is a time that every friend group should have. You know, I feel like it's very important to talk with your friends about how you're feeling. You know, check in on the friends that maybe aren't doing so well, and just make sure that everyone is, you know, living their best life.
So are we gonna
how are you guys
call
feeling?
someone? Are we gonna call someone?
We could call someone, but let's talk about our feelings first. David, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling optimistic, mysticated, thrival, faded to the maximum power.
Very nice. Okay.
No, I'm feeling electric. I'm feeling
Electric. Oh, he's feeling alive. All right, Farber, how are you feeling with your dog over there?
You know, I'm feeling happy. If anybody has a dog in their lap that isn't attacking them, they should be the happiest person alive. Right, Roa? That's right.
All right, Bailey, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty great right now. You know, we got episode 1 here going. It's been a pipe dream of ours for a good long
That's
while
true.
now.
So what is
We've,
a pipe dream?
It's like a dream, but in a pipe.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. You're using my tactic. Okay. Okay, go
No,
ahead. Sorry.
it's been a dream of ours for a while. I know we've talked about it for probably a couple months now about recording a podcast, and we're finally sitting down to do it. So I'm feeling pretty good about that.
I feel very blessed. You know, I got my buds here. We're recording the first episode of the Bleach Noiz Podcast. You know, I feel like it's going pretty well. You know, we're living life. We're having a good time. And I love all of you.
Can I say something?
Yeah, Dave.
So, we're all like positive things, so we might not get any views, so I'll say negative.
Okay.
I'm feeling terrible right now, and
Oh no.
I've had to sit here for hours waiting for Bailey to get this ready. Oh, I gotta work on the camera.
Negative
Hours,
over
yeah.
there. All right. Okay.
I'm kidding.
That's enough.
Well, I got a question though.
Yeah,
Can
go
I-
ahead. Go ahead.
You know, just what has been the worst way COVID has impacted each of your lives?
Oh, that's a good question,
Oh.
Parker.
Well, it ruined my birthday, so that wasn't very fun. I got very sick.
You did get COVID?
I did not get COVID, but I thought it was going to be COVID. So I had to go get a COVID test on my birthday, get the little cotton swab all the way up in there. Which wasn't very fun, but thankfully it came back negative. But just the fact that, that was a large part of my birthday.
That you thought, yeah.
It was, and, I got very stressed out because I had been around my friends and, that would have negatively impacted their lives and everything, so it would have been tough to live with. Well, I mean, I do wear masks, and it would have been a real shame if I got it, because I feel like I'm very proactive in taking precautions with not getting COVID, and that would have been a bummer if I was the one to get it.
Yeah. Dave, how has COVID impacted your life?
Not really at all, but
Spoken
No,
like
I
a
cough.
true introvert.
I cough more. Well, it impacted my president.
I cough more.
So our president got COVID, which was
That's true.
a scare. I mean, the leader of the free world gets COVID. I mean, and Melania, my baby Melania,
And their youngest son was
and Barron. Yep, and Barron got it. So it's scary. It's a scary virus, but we'll get through in America and the rest of the world. We just got to stay positive, stay local, stay 6 feet apart. Okay. Okay, sorry. Yeah, we're not saying so. Okay, that's wrong.
No, it really impacted my summer. Like, I was looking forward to a good summer with the boys, everyone getting back from school.
Oh yeah.
I know we'd had our Dells trip that kind of fell through because of it. That's always a good highlight
of the summer.
Yeah.
And you have to cut that out because we just can't go to water parks. It's transmitted through bodily fluid. And
Water parks?
No, that's why
water
water
parks
parks
really
dangerous.
were dangerous this
Yeah.
summer. So
Shout out Joey.
Yeah.
my boy Joey.
No, they reopened a little earlier than they probably should have too, but Wisconsin opened up early.
Yeah, they did.
But it was just kind of a bummer to really not be able to be around the people that you enjoy being around.
Farber, how about you?
No.
Well, Bailey made a good point that summer was kind of basically ruined because you couldn't really go and do anything. And I was planning on going. I was 21 this summer, so I was planning on going to bars and hanging out with groups of people, and that kind of got taken out, and so it ruined a lot of everybody's social lives, So I don't know. It kind of just put a damper on a lot of things, but yeah, I don't know.
But we're looking up.
Yeah.
In the beginning of coronavirus, the stock market went down, but now it's back up.
Yeah, and we took advantage of it.
We took advantage. We all bought in, and we made some good money out
Yeah,
of it.
we
So
made good money.
that's been nice.
Plug power, baby.
So, anyways, I think
And it's not legal advice. Don't buy it based on our recommendations.
Judah Wall did want to be part of the first podcast, so let's give him a call. See if he has any words for the people.
Let's give Judah a
So
call.
let's call him out. Put him on speaker. If he answers, great. If not, that's a shame.
Well, he's driving right now, right?
No, I think he's back.
Is he back?
Oh, he's
probably,
home.
probably in Duluth.
Oh, he was going to Duluth. That's right.
Do you guys have any final words for the podcast before we end it? If Judah can't be on.
Is that the
Thanks
end?
for tuning in.
Wait, no, I thought Bailey had a thing.
If Bailey has a thing, we can keep going.
I don't think Jude can answer. It's gonna be a bummer.
Hello?
Have reached the voicemail
That's a
box.
shame. That's a shame. All right. Well, Judah Wall's a legend. We love him.
Yeah, Bailey, do
Yeah.
you have one thing?
No, back to the whole Star Wars conversation. There's this channel on YouTube, the Hacksmith. I don't know if you guys have watched any of their videos before.
I've heard.
Oh, yeah, I've seen.
Maybe.
They built the first working lightsaber.
Oh, you
I
know
saw
what? I
that.
did see that. Mm-hmm.
They're,
The plasma.
they've had a few iterations of it, but the one that they just did is the closest to anything like a lightsaber.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's very much it's got
Straight,
the backpack
it's not,
power.
floppy,
yeah, it's not
yeah.
flamey. It's a solid
Mm-hmm.
blade. Yeah.
Mhm.
They cut through a steel door with it. It's intense, and it I don't know, it makes me excited to see where it's gonna go.
Oh, for sure.
It's very impressive.
Because
That
I
highly
don't think-
concentrated plasma.
I don't think anyone in their wildest imaginations would have thought that anything close to a lightsaber would have ever been a reality.
The only thing is that if you have two of them, they can't clash because it's obviously just
Well, it's
energy
just plasma.
flowing. So they would just go through each other.
Those,
but
those
it's
fights would be very anticlimactic.
both dead at the same time.
They'll figure something out.
They'll figure something out.
But-
No, but it's very
Yeah.
it's very promising.
And I saw a video you can change colors via like what chemical you put at the beginning of the flame.
One.
Yeah, so like if they put like a certain sodium nitrate or whatever to turn it red, it was really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The dark side.
All right. Well,
Sodium chloride
Gentlemen,
is a path.
thank you for joining us for the first
One
episode of the
percenter.
Bleach Noiz Podcast. I think that's going to be all for us today. Any final parting words, Farber?
No, just thanks for tuning in. If you did, we appreciate you guys.
Yeah, we love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. You guys have any final words?
No, it's like Farber said. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's a good time sitting here recording episode 1. It's exciting to finally be doing this.
All right, I would just like to say Drunk Talk will be tomorrow, probably.
Promotes.
And that's on David Harding.
Plugs his own
David
YouTube
Harding
channel.
at youtube.com.
And yeah, we get drunk and we talk.
And more to come.
Links will be
Hopefully.
in the description.
Yeah, more to come for
All
sure.
right. Thank you. Peace out.
Bye, guys.
There we go.